How you doing, ladies and gents? It's your boy Stevie J. And today's little tip is on being content. Well, you shouldn't be content. I like to say dissatisfied, but my fiance says it sounds ugly. Now, what I mean by that is you should never be content with your work. You should be grateful. You should be grateful in every aspect of life. You know, your family, your kids. You know, you should be grateful that you even have a job. You know, but you shouldn't be content, especially if you know you're worth more. Not being content has nothing to do with being ungrateful or anything like that. It's a mind state. It's knowing that you could get more. If you know you could get more, then you should not be happy with what you're putting out, because that's just cheating yourself. Now, if you're not growing, see, the human brain, the way the humans work, basically, is we're really at our happiest when we're progressing towards something. We're at our happiest when we're creating and when we're giving it our all. That's when we're at our happiest. So if you're content with your work and what you're doing and you're not growing in that area, you know, slowly but surely, you know, something's going to bug you, and you may not even know what it is, but that's what it is. You're not pushing your brain, and your brain wants to be pushed. It wants to continue doing better and doing more. So that's what I mean by not being content, being dissatisfied. You know, you should put it this way. The reason why we have motorcycles is because somebody wasn't satisfied with riding a damn bike. You know, the reason why we have cell phones is because somebody wasn't satisfied with writing a letter and it taking 3 days. That's why. The reason why we have Skype is because somebody wasn't satisfied with just talking to people. They wanted to actually see the person. So being dissatisfied and not being content allows you to create more, or allows you to have a synchronized idea, which is taking an idea and making it better. It may not be your original idea, but it's taking an idea and making that idea better. That's a synchronized idea. So not being content plays very, very well in a lot of people's lives. Like I said, it's not being ungrateful. You be grateful for what you have and what you're doing. And if it's your job, be grateful that you even have a damn job. But if you're worth more, then go out and get what you're worth. Do not be satisfied with a 9 to 5 if you know you can do better than that. Or if you know you deserve a better position in your job, whatever it is, life, then go out and get it. When you're content and you're satisfied, that's when, you get complacent. You stop growing. You should always be striving to do better. Always. Always better yourself. Trust me, if you work with that mind state, you will live a lot fucking longer. Sorry about the cursing. But you will live a lot longer if you work like that. If you know there's something you can be doing and you're doing it, and you're doing it to the best of your ability, and then you're also taking what you're doing and making that even better, trust me, you live a lot longer. Sorry, this damn truck, he's like real close. So don't be content, guys. Don't be content. If you're worth more, go out and get what you're worth. Be content with the process. Be content that you are actually striving towards better. But when you get there, and if you know you're worth more, start the process all over again. And that's what I try my best to do. I know I'm in a good position in my life, mentally, physically. Well, my shoulder's getting better, but I'm still not content. I know I'm worth so much more. You are worth so much more. So just go out and strive to do more. Go out, strive to be more. Don't be content. Plain and simple. And that's the tip. Anybody that goes and tells you yo, you should be content, you should be this, you should be that. And like I said, it's not being ungrateful. When I say that, a lot of people will be like, that's being ungrateful. No, it's not. No, it's not. If you have someone that's telling you to be content with where you're at, you got to pay attention to who the hell is telling you this. The person that is telling you this most likely gave up on their dream. They gave up on their dream, so they're telling you to be content so that they can sleep easier at night. So that they can say to themselves, well, the decision I made wasn't that bad of a decision. Look, he's doing it too. No. Fuck that. Go and get what you're worth. Do not be content. Most people will tell you to be content because they gave up on themselves, and now that they have to live with their decision, they kind of like fooled themselves into believing that they are happy when deep down inside they know there's something out there that they want to chase, but they're not chasing it. So they're going to tell you to be content. No. You don't be content. Don't be content. Go and get what you're worth. And be careful who you're talking to, because that type of talk gets in your damn head and you start acting like that. You start acting like dumb. Be your damn self. Work off your mind, not someone else's. I am very, very big on that. Very big on that. Maybe that's why I don't have a lot of friends. But hey, if that's what it takes for them to be my friend, then you know what? I'll stay the fuck alone. I'll be by myself. You got to think for yourself, bro. Seriously. Think for yourself. Don't let anybody else get in your head and try to mold you into the way they think and mold you into how they move. And nah. Don't do all that. Because then what happens is, if it's an average person trying to mold you into what they see fit so that you guys can hang out, then you're going to end up being an average person. And I'll say it again, it's not about being ungrateful. A person that tells you that, yo, he's being ungrateful, trust me, they're the ones that you need to watch out for. Me, I would tell you to push yourself. Don't settle for average. Average would be getting this and just stopping it and saying that you did this. No, you shouldn't be average. You should go above and beyond. Take the idea, develop the idea, then after the idea is developed and it's in motion, add on to that idea. Make the idea even better and better and better, because you can create anything, man. You can do anything. So be careful with be careful with who's telling you to be grateful. Be content, because most likely those are the people that gave up on them damn selves. So they trick themselves into believing that they should be content with what they have, because they don't have the passion, they don't have the drive anymore, they don't have the ambition anymore. That shit is dead. So they're going to go and tell the next person that has ambition, that has drive, that is pushing. They're going to tell him, yo, you should just be content with what you have because I'm content with what I have. No. Don't listen, man. Don't listen. Trust me. And, you know, I do a lot of these things, the talking and all that. It's not only for you guys, it's also for myself. It's for my family. And I'm just trying to, I guess, just help people see a different side to things. Just don't give up, bro. Seriously, that's all it is right there. If you know you're worth more, go out and get it. Go out and get it. And don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to people who've already quit on themselves and don't want to strive for shit. Don't listen to them, because you'll end up becoming one of them. And this is no disrespect towards anyone. No, I'm not trying to I'm not talking about anyone specifically. I'm just saying, be careful who you listen to. Listen to yourself and continue pushing. Anybody else that got something negative to say, then this entire conversation is you're probably the one that tells people be content with what they have. Oh, you're being ungrateful. Like I said, it's not about being ungrateful. There's a difference. That's a nice way of putting things so you can make the next person look like a fucked up person. But, trust me, there's plenty of those around, man. You guys got to be careful who you talk to, man. Sometimes you're actually living out someone else's life and you don't even know it. You got to be careful with who you hang around. You are the average of the 5 people you hang around. You hang around with losers, you're going to be a loser. You hang around with 5 people that do drugs all damn day and you don't do drugs, trust me, pretty soon you're going to start dibbling and dabbling. You're going to start getting down with them. You hang around 5 rich people that strive and have goals and actually better themselves, you'll be the 6th one, my man. It's contagious. It rubs off on you. All right, well, that's today's video. Don't be content. Go out and get what you're worth. Do not stop. Do not quit. Listen to your inner conversations. You got to pay attention to that. And just better yourself, guys. You're worth so much more. And girls, you're worth so much more than what other people tell you you're worth. Don't let anyone else put a fucking price tag on your life, because that's usually what happens. I'm only worth $100, so they see a guy that's worth so much more. They try to bring him down to the $100 fucking aisle. Fill your head up with shit. Nah, don't fall for it. Do not fall for it. Alright, guys and girls, that's today's video. And like I say, always remember, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. It's your job to believe it first, though. Thank you.